It's midnight. It's 2 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and you can't sleep. I know this story really well because I have been a terrible sleeper my entire life. That also means that I have a bunch of tips about what to do when you can't sleep. First of all, don't freak out. You have to surrender. The worst thing that you can do is be like, oh my God, I can't sleep, and then tomorrow I have to do this and that and that, and then your brain gets going and you're never ever going to be able to sleep. It can turn into, like, not sleeping can very easily turn into an anxiety spiral. So the first thing that you have to do is simply surrender. Trust in your body. Believe that your body has got you. This physical shell that carries you around every single day, that does all the things, like, it's going to hold up. And for some reason, your body is telling you that you need to be awake right now. And so you can reframe this into a sacred middle of the night space in which you are processing things, you are resting, you are communing with the void in the middle of the night, and use that space and time to just go deep within and be with your own self. So here's a couple things that you can do. If you reach the point where you're like, I feel trapped in bed, don't stay in bed, get up. And don't do anything that activates your mind. So for example, reading, not a great idea. Scrolling your phone, big no. Instead, try coloring or drawing. You don't have to be a perfect artist or somebody who's wildly creative. You can just do doodles, draw in circles, something like that. But it does not activate your mind in a thinking way. It actually activates your mind in a creative way. You can even buy one of those adult coloring books and just fill in the colors. It relaxes your mind and it gives you the opportunity to kind of wander and go into a dreamlike space. While you're doing that, I recommend that you put on binaural beats that put your mind into a theta or delta state. Using binaural beats is actually another one of my top tips because you're able to put that on every single night when it's time for you to go to sleep, and that starts training your brain. Your brain goes, oh, I hear that music that I hear every night. I'm gonna go into theta. I'm gonna go into delta. Now it's time to sleep. I use the Brainwaves app, but there's a lot of different options. And then when you're finally feeling sleepy again and it's time to try, go back to your bed and just reframe it. Be like, you know what? It's okay if I don't sleep. I'm simply going to rest. And lay in your bed and try and use some of the energy work techniques that I talk about. I think breath work is really, really helpful. If you're doing a relaxing breath work, you don't want something complicated because you're lying in bed. Just go ahead and have your exhale be longer than your inhale. So maybe you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. May you rest well. I will see you in dreamland.